Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Him down, but a solid game there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down after the incompletion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle at the lead team, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Ducks churn out another first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score.
Now, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Aggressive call on the opening play. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Using his legs, it's Hughes. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short and see what you can do from here.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Makes the ground. It's Hughes. They go run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
I don't think he got in. The big guys up front just walling him off.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There was no chance of making that 1st down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for a loss.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Gators looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The pickup is 7 yards, not 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You've got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the catch. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing
defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the Gators will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-in. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Another pass rush gets home.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Finding space at the 20. Who's in the clear? Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, nice Nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Look out. Room to run here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point goes up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try the left side with a toss. They'll tackle him at the 27. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Deep throw across his body to the left. And the catch is made at the 25.
What a pinch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Will avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scrum.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Grab behind the line. It's Benson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's taking advantage of the matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. And they come up with that touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Defense not pressing this time. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Daniels. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We get the second half started with a running play. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
On first down, it's play action. Gets made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Getting set. Here's second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
In the red area, it's Daniels. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a big game by this offense. And they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Hughes. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +3. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
He's hit just before the throw.
When his quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays becoming important as they try to avoid third and long. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Moore. Caught near the sticks. It's Benson. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Has it back to the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Trying to make it with a quarterback sneak.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they jump on top here in the second half. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Lagway. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now here's the toss play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run in the previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Lagway. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. It brings up fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Oh, and he did not make it. A big 4th down stop. A chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Somebody got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? He hands it off from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Ducks line up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want and hit it for a big one.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made, a lot of space now. They get him down, get a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Swarm for the pass rush. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Point after, not great for him. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. What a stiff arm. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The clock is still running up, but hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. It's a keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball in the enemy territory. First down now at the 40. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He loses the football. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Bought some time, now lets him go. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle right after the catch. The offense is now in the red zone.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with an onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
Now the all-important extra point. It's the up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now, timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with this onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually...
GG, little walks.
It was likely their only...
Little kick, my bad.
Another shot at trying to get the football back.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.